All right, here is Sean O'Malley, the #1 bantamweight contender and perhaps a future world champion. There were a lot of us that believed in this man early on. And I think those that didn't are now getting on board that bandwagon, getting awfully crowded.
Well, I'll tell you this much, John. I never thought he would be the #1 contender this soon. But he showed that it's not just confidence. He's not just spewing words. He has the actions to back up those words. That's why you saw him in that competitive fight with Peorion. That's why you have seen him compete well against the best fighters in the world. That's why you see him so close to a championship opportunity. But there's one last step, and that's getting the win tonight.
And obviously that is easier said than done, but Sean O'Malley has this intricate training camp built entirely around him, and there is no denying his status right now as one of the very best 135-pound fighters in the world. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down, he wants to pressure you, he wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, so here is the wrestler slash grappler, the Team Cerro Longo rep, Merab Dvalishvili, one of several Georgian fighters that have emerged over the last several years, and you got to think you're going to get a takedown attempt here early in this round, DC. Merab doesn't make any bones about it. The opposition knows what's coming. More often than not, they're unable to stop. No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns because Merab will not stop pursuing.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, O'Malley getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Changing the position.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, that's tight. Out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
O'Malley's has got full mount now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by O'Malley.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here. Setting up an arm bar now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep. This has got to be it. He's got the submission.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on.
30 seconds to go. O'Malley's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike. Round two is next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Great round. Now, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this arena.
No, and he does it the old school way, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Now with,
And there's a takedown attempt. Takedown defense holds up. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are...
take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by O'Malley.
Now he's going full mount.
Dvalishvili's going for an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC.
Trouble. Oh, man, that was slick.
Get that wrist control for me.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Looking for that left hand, just missed.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, nice jab up top by O'Malley. Just over 3 minutes now to go. O'Malley feints. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Another takedown attempt, not there.
Beautiful job by the champion.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Big double leg level change.
Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the leg. Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dvalishvili.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Using a lot of good movement. Oh, nice elbow.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in.
Trying to set up a choke here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dvalishvili.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Massive head kick. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that pitch.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dvalishvili. Well, he's got his back now. All right, has the guard closed here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Sean O'Malley.
He passed the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Might get the TKO here.
Now we're going.
North-south position, crowd just can't help itself but to laugh. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Dvalishvili's back in format. Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission. That was a slick transition. Great ground and pound by this man. So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Got to be careful here.
Posture and heavy shots. Go, heavy shots.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Doing good. It's okay.
20 seconds now remain in the round. Setting up an arm lock now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
And now he's got the back. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper. And it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt wrapped around their waist. It's amazing. He passes to half guard.
Dvalishvili's got the full mount. O'Malley's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. And right into side control. Dvalishvili's back in full mount.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Dvalishvili.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
In the half guard.
O'Malley's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing, but man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly gonna require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round. Constantly a moving target. O'Malley's in half guard now.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now. Dvalishvili's right back to the full mount here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Start hitting him with the hammer fist. Hit him with the hammer fist.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about, might be able to hook onto an arm here. Oh, he might be in trouble here.
Let's go. Take that arm.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
That is so deep.
And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
That has gotta feel good.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, now we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 4. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC Bantamweight champion of the world, and you know these 135-pound contenders are all killers, and he disposed of another one properly.
I mean, they are all killers, but they're throwing rocks as they're throwing. This guy is a great champion. He understands the effort that he has to fight with every time he steps into the octagon with these great challenges.